Serious question. How have you been dealing with the planetary pandemic? It is affecting everybody. So you will have evidence regarding your spiritual practice, your capacity to be conscious and deal with this in a way that you are at peace. Even if you have emotional stuff running on, you have fear going on, you have concerns about people around you, your job, society as a whole, the reactions and things that have been happening are showing that a lot of humans are not dealing with this very well. So this is where I say virtually every time, awakening is measurable and definable, and it comes down to your presence in every situation. And we have quite a situation unfolding around the planet right now where we're increasingly going into more and more lockdown. Supermarket shelves are being emptied, including food now that we've moved on from toilet paper. So reflect, please. If you're here watching this, then you're wondering what's next. So I'm Jason for AwakenedEssence.com, and I'm going to be talking here about the laws of grace and how you can measure your spiritual practice and how you can use this current global environment to enhance that. Each second of this day moving forward, you can choose to be aware. You can choose to bring in your presence, your spiritual aspects into your humanness, into your psychology, into your emotions, into your thought processes, and very much into your body. This will anchor it, and you can then move towards fairly swiftly stable awakening where peace and presence is with you while you're standing in a supermarket and most of the shelves are empty. I experienced that this week, although things have got worse since while I've been out here. So check in. Are you in isolation? Are you wondering about your job, your kids, older people, what your investments are doing, your income? These are serious topics, so I've got my serious voice on. How's your presence right now as you're watching this? Can you gauge what presence is and how that can be brought into fight, flight, into trauma, life-threatening situations? Because there is a process to this, and you can learn, awaken, grow to that place where you can handle life when it gets really tough, as it currently is globally right now. This is what the laws of grace are about. You can measure your awakening, you can measure your spiritual practice by each moment in your life. And in the laws of grace, I'm going to spell all this out so you can use this global event unfolding so you can handle it with the least amount of damage to yourself and those around you. Not sure if damage is the right word, but you know, so you have the best outcomes. This is here to test us. We are being tested as a society. How do we look after the vulnerable? How do we look after the systems? How do we keep the financial systems working? Because without money and trust in that, then we will go into total chaos. Right? And this is serious stuff. Spiritual practice, laws of grace, 101. Boom. Feel your tummy, notice the feelings. As you practice being grounded and in your body, you will learn to hold the space, the stillness, the presence, your spirit, soul, all those words in here. while life does potentially unpleasant things, as it currently is. So please reflect, last time you went into town or around people or into a supermarket, what was your experience? What was your thinking process? Were you aware of your body? Were you aware of your stillness and your presence? Could you hold it in that environment? It is certainly a very warped atmosphere to be in. Experienced it a few times before I came here and noticed the difference. Awakening is measurable. This is how you can tell. So in the Laws of Grace course here, I will step you through how to master this stuff. And I've said this in the website since 2012, you can get to a fairly stable, reliable level of awakening, of spiritual practice, where you can have consciousness, i.e. you are coming from a place of being alert, present, you have the space and the peace with you, even though some emotions will be running. I say in the website 2 to 4 years to mid-not abiding. That's fairly advanced. It's not proper enlightenment, but wow, if you get there, then you will be handling this current situation really quite well. And you'll be gauging where your emotions trip you in, or you go into head trips and freakouts over food or jobs or your security, your home, your family, health. These are big issues. So how do you anchor in? So there'll be the Laws of Grace online course where I will step you through this because we're going into isolation. Online study is really good. There's going to be a mastery club, closed Facebook group, limited numbers, where we deal with the Laws of Grace, your presence practice, how to get rid of the spiritual myths. There's so much of those without the current situation here on the planet. How to be real about it. So it works. So you can function through this next cycle as us humans learn how to deal with this current situation. It's impacting us all. How are we going to work with this? So look in the notes below this YouTube video, or go to the website, make contact via the contact page. Now there's some stuff there you can cut and paste into your own email system and email me, jason@awakenedessence.com, and I'll get back to you. You'll get an automated reply just so you know it actually got to me. And then I will give you the information about the online course or the Mastery Club if you're interested in being part of that. This is a big test for you as a person, a big test for you and your awakenings. And you'll be able to see the measurable outcomes. Can you hold peace, bliss, stillness, or at least peace, in a supermarket where the shelves are empty and you want to buy food? This is how real it is. That's a measurement. So spirituality is a concept, and you're standing in that supermarket, you will not be feeling the peace and the stillness tangibly in your body. So in my videos, and there's lots of public videos, I talk about this stuff a lot. You practice that, you'll be able to do that. If your spiritual practice isn't very strong, or you haven't had levels of awakening or awakenings, and you can't bring it in instantaneously now, peace, space, isness in your body. It's not a mind concept. You can create all this stuff in your head. That's part of the course, how to tell the difference. In a situation like a supermarket or being in lockdown at home, isolation, how are you handling that if you have to go into isolation? Can you cope with your own company for 2 weeks? Can you cope with potentially needing to do some sort of fasting process to survive a isolation period so you don't infect other people? These are all potentially things that could happen. These could lead to you truly awakening, because these sorts of events can do that, because it forces you to open up and trust and connect into what's important. You can bring all this spiritual stuff, this peace, the stillness, what you are, into your body. In this sort of situation, there's also one-on-one coaching if you want to explore this and get a tangible taste. The Laws of Grace online course may have aspects of a course I ran back in 2015 where I was sharing with people. See, there's a bit of extra background there for a bit of context on how this will work. Make contact if you're interested. I'm Jason for AwakenedEssence.com, and the Laws of Grace online course, where you can really make this measurable and definable. You will be left with zero confusion around what's required, more so than what Eckhart Tolle points out with the power of now and all that sort of stuff that will make it measurable for you.